Hey, welcome back, and today we're going to try and finish this battle, and hopefully not have anyone die to that one guy with the way too powerful missile launcher. Now, okay, should be able to hopefully take this guy out. I have a melee weapon, let's try and use it. Now, did I put a melee weapon on line? Well, what I'm hoping to do is hit in the first place, but the other thing I'm trying to do is, there is a good setup for Lloyd, which basically makes him good all around. I've explained the skills. There's first and stun. Now, those coincide with each other, so you can go first and then stun him. And he can have most characters can have 5 skills. So a lot of people can't, though. So, a good skill setup for Lloyd is to give him stun in first, so he can use that as a counter. So he can go first, stun them, and then they won't get their turn. And then for attack, you can give him speed and the aiming skill. And then you can also give him the aiming skill for missiles. That's what I usually do. Though if his melee skill doesn't really level up a lot, I might just drop it all together. Hopefully we can just... Damn it, I just want this guy dead. But no, he has to keep surviving. Like a douchebag. At least they can't really hurt me. Thankfully, Tempest has high defense, though it doesn't mean anything against that guy. Just because he hits just too hard. Also, if you have a character with a grenade launcher, it's... Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I didn't do it, but it's a better idea... Well, Keith's dead. It's a better idea to put the grenade launcher in a hand opposite of the missile launcher, just in case, like, if you lose one arm, you don't lose your long-range abilities. I just kind of haphazardly put my guns together. I'll probably organize them a bit better. Okay, that's good. Now he's useless. So, yeah, Keith's dead. Yeah, if he's on his last legs, I'll just make him guard. Of course he hits his body. Oh, hey, he didn't attack. That's weird. Oh, right. He seems dangerous, but I guess they're nicer, or just as nice. The missile launcher is called Egret. He only has one shot, and he used it. So I guess it isn't as bad as I always thought it was. But nonetheless, Keith still needs to heal his body. I'm not exactly thrilled he lost his machine gun arm. Okay, if he's useless, we're actually going to keep trying to meleeing him just to get some skill. Probably won't kill him. Another sad thing is if you lose your legs, you don't lose your ability to dodge. So someone could literally have just their body and like still dodge melee hits, and it's really annoying when you're trying to get some experience in areas that you're not very good at. I'm trying to wonder why my machine guns are not doing as much damage as I remember them. Usually they like always do 4 to 5 per shot. Another thing what I'm going to do after this battle is I haven't shown you a bar yet. I'll show you that. I also haven't explained consumable items. Now there's repair kits, small, medium, large, and extra large. And then there's mines. And obviously mines do... Alright, I'm supposed to make him heal. What mines do exactly what they say. Like, you plant a mine in that spot, if they step on it, they take damage. And then there's a few other things. There's chaff grenades. Now, chaff grenades, when you use them on someone, they have I think it's a 75% chance that all missiles or all long-range attacks will miss them. And later, you need these. Like, it's one of the few consumable items you absolutely need, like, besides healing kits. A few other things, there's smoke bombs. They reduce the chance of anything hitting you by 50%. And this is anything. But it's also bad because it also reduces your chance of hitting. So, like, a smoke bomb can be a decent thing if someone, like, let's say Keith lost both his arms and had very, like, low body health. You could put a smoke bomb on him and just have him sit there and wait until he gets his repairs. And then there's also what I think is called an acid bomb. Acid bombs reduce your Wanderer's defense to 0. This is pretty good for certain situations. There are some mechs with really high defense, but sadly, for the cases where you need an acid bomb, they don't unlock until much later in the game. And by the time you get them, it's just too late. Because there is an upcoming battle, which I've mentioned before, which is really, really hard, and the Wanzers there have really high defense. So, again, it's just completely wasted. I keep using my machine guns because I'm hoping they'll keep hitting and taking out parts. I'm really not enjoying the fact that he's constantly punching their right arms. Because as of right now, my right arms are my most important arms. At least I'm getting, like, defense skill. Let's actually make him go away and shoot people. Yeah, screw this guy. I'm sick of him just constantly surviving. There, that's much better. Oh, and Keith leveled up. So as you can see, he doesn't have very good defense. But he's good at short and long. And a little bit of fight, but I still wouldn't recommend making him fight. See, this is the funny thing. He can learn double right off the bat, and that's, throws a double punch. But you really shouldn't. It's tempting to make Keith fight, but don't. Just skip it. In fact, that's the earliest I've ever seen him. In the DS version, he only needs like 700 melee skill to learn double. I guess in this version, he can learn it right off the bat. Just kind of like the trick you or something. Is he level 3? Huh. So he has a lot of short skill, which is good. But it's also bad because that means his range skill is not good. Now this is a unique rifle. You can only get this from this drop, but it's also not that good, and so it doesn't matter. Yeah, thankfully, when someone loses their arms, they're not smart enough to realize that they should run away. They'll just keep walking up to you. After this battle, we'll get after this battle and the next battle, we'll actually get the ability to start repairing ourselves naturally without items. How we're gonna do that, I don't know. Stop missing, you useless cunt. Did he just not attack? Yeah, sometimes they just do that. They just don't attack. Unless he has no arms. Does he have arms? No, he just didn't attack. I think he wanted to attack Frederick. And that's all he wants to do is attack Frederick. And you can take advantage of enemies that way. Is that they'll want to attack a certain enemy. And so they'll just literally, stand beside someone and let you beat on them for a while. Okay, actually, we're going to repair our arm. And, let's try shooting him with missiles. Or just... I keep doing that. I hate that. Whatever. Okay, this is the guy that had the egret. Let's see if we can just get rid of one part of him. Or not. Okay. Get used to that. I think those couple hits I had were just really lucky. Okay, I think I'm gonna... No, I'll make JJ long range something else. But for now, let's just shoot him with this rifle. Okay, good, he's useless. It's... Honestly, if you can help it, once you learn the aiming skill, just start shooting everyone's arms off. It's just so useful. When you learn a skill, you can learn one of the 3 skills, and then you have to keep leveling up to learn the other ones. The first skill should always, in my opinion, be the aiming skill. If it's melee, I would recommend first, because then you have the chance of potential, like if someone comes up to you weakened, you can proc first and then kill them before they do anything, or take off their arm, whatever. I notice that Sakata has not leveled up yet. Hopefully he can... Okay, good. At least he's dead. Like I said, I still want to get this battle done, but apparently it's just not going to happen. Okay, screw melee, because apparently I can't hit the broadside of a barn. And we got a calm body. Calm is the worst body type in the game, and we're going to be using it, I think we'll be using it for, like I said, we take advantage of the Coliseum that gauges you based on your equipment. We'll be I'm keeping the Tendus parts, and I probably might use the calm body parts for farming money later in the game. Okay, that guy's useless anyway, so... Ugh. One thing I probably should have been doing is, if you have a rifle and a machine gun, it's best to shoot them with a rifle first, and hopefully get one of their body parts in critical, and then use a machine gun after, so you can at least have a chance of taking out a part right away. Until you get aiming, of course. So, I think that guy's useless, right? Yeah, he doesn't have anything, so we'll just farm some long-range experience from him. Which will hopefully hit. Probably won't. Okay, there, that's pretty good. And... okay, now JJ's gonna start shooting missiles. And he'll probably be really bad with them, but this early, skill doesn't really matter, as long as it does the damage. Later, you'll start to notice a difference when someone doesn't have enough skill in a weapon. Like, later, like, you'll have, like, a missile launcher that does, say, let's say the Egret, which is 2 for 22 damage. Like, if you have a lot of long-range skill, you can boost up the damage to, like, 90. But if you don't have any skill, you'll still be doing 22. So that's a huge difference. Especially when the highest HP values of the game are, like, around 300 or something like that. Okay, after this enemy turn, I have to end the video again. Awesome. Well, if I keep up these body shots... okay, finally I leveled up. Well, he doesn't get that much experience, so obviously, yes, he likes short. Okay, so... I gotta end the video there. Next video, we'll hopefully finish this battle. And again, once I get a good enough skill, I'll probably be able to kill enemies a lot faster. That and the fact that people will start joining me, I'll have more people in my party, and while I'll still be outnumbered, I'll be able to, like, gang up on people and take them out right away. So I will see you next video, and we'll finish this bullshit as soon as possible.